I know there's just a lot of quote unquote like snake oil stuff within the supplement industry. What
Mhm.
is your overall take on supplements? I know there's a million different supplements out there. Like, do you feel like there are some that do work and are beneficial? Do you think there's some that you could avoid? What's your take on that stuff?
Yeah, I would say before even considering supplements, ask yourself if your diet is good, because that's really going to be your foundation. Are you eating what you need to eat to fuel your exercise? Because supplements can just put a band-aid on some of your fueling errors. So ask yourself first, what am I eating? Is that enough? And then look into supplements. Because as the name suggests, it is to supplement your diet, not to replace a part of what you're eating. So that would probably be my main takeaway for supplements.
Okay, that's fair enough. Yeah, I feel like people forget what the word supplement means sometimes, and I've been there where it's like, oh, I missed an entire meal today. I'll just have a protein shake, and it's like, I mean, that could work some days, but like some people do that every day, or like they
Mhm.
just think that, oh, I don't eat any fruits or vegetables. I'll just take like some powders, and that'll do what I need to do.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think I like to think of it as like insurance, basically, on your diet. Is like I think you could describe it perfectly. Just make sure your foundation is good, and you can kind of fill the gaps with supplements.
Mhm.
What are some supplements you would recommend to people? Like, say they have a really really good diet, they're checking all the boxes with whole food, real food. What are some supplements you would maybe recommend to somebody, if any?
Yeah, it really depends. If we're talking runners specifically, we're talking general population. If we're saying general population, I like to say vitamin D is always a good one to look at because we synthesize it from the sun, but say if we're in the winter months or you're indoors a lot, you're not going to be synthesizing as much. And it's not naturally found in a lot of foods either. So vitamin D is always one that I'd recommend. And then for females, especially iron, and female runners especially,
Hmm.
iron is always something good to look at. So I would say those two just like general health and well-being. If we're talking about athletes and performance, that's when we might look at electrolytes. If you're a runner, if it's hot outside, if you're running for a while, we might look at creatine if we're trying to get more gains in this from the strength side of things in the gym. Um, and it's really individual and depends on what that person's goal is. But like I said, you can achieve a lot through a proper diet and a solid foundation. And then from there, it's like, okay, what gaps are we trying to fill, and what supplements can help us get there?